What's up, everybody? I'm Camila Ramon,
And I'm Melissa Ortiz.
and this is Hasta Abajo. Today we have a special episode. Why? Because we're going back to you. We are going back to your questions. We want to answer what you want to know.
Ooh, I love this episode. And we put out in our IG stories, ask us anything, really. And you guys responded and you asked away. And today we're responding.
Yes. Do you want to start or you want me to start?
I'll just start off with a little easy one just to get the flows going. Favorite cup of coffee, Camila? What's your coffee order?
Kick off Coffee Co.
Okay.
with I like an Americano with oat milk in it and a little bit of honey. And if I'm feeling festive, like if it's fall, maybe a little pumpkin spice creamer. That's like definitely not dairy forward.
Well, not gonna lie. One day we were recording a podcast here in Miami, and I asked Cami because I live here, and I was like, "Hey, Cami, you want me to bring you some coffee?" This bitch goes like, "Oh yeah, sure. Can I have like a latte almond milk, please? A little dash of honey." And I'm like, "Okay, what am I, a barista? Like, do you want me to take all your
You
orders
have
from
all
every?"
those ingredients in your house, bitch.
I
You
know,
just didn't want to make it for me.
but did I?
If I'm gonna have my
Did
coffee,
I?
you did. You made it. And it was really good because Meli makes really fire coffee.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um,
My coffee order, by the way, I'm like plain Jane, but I'm also like a coffee guru. Obviously, I have a coffee company, and I love a pour over, just nice. I gotta weigh the coffee beans. I gotta grind them the right grind.
and you don't have time to put fucking honey in my Americano? That's crazy.
And I just, hot water over those ground beans and oh, delicious. I just drink it straight black.
Yeah, I also do like a black Americano, but it depends on like what I'm eating with it. Like if I'm having breakfast with it,
That's true.
what I'm gonna do afterwards, etc., etc. Okay, I'll go next. What's
Okay.
your daily routine like?
Routine, what's that?
Honestly, what did you say? I saw you in New York last week. It was Wednesday. You were like, since I saw you, I've been to.
No, y'all. Like I literally last week Monday, so I go Miami to New York. I saw you. I did Austin, then I went to Dallas, then I went back to Austin, then I went to Denver, and now I'm back in Miami. Y'all, all within 9 days.
Yeah, she's like, I've been
Yeah.
to like 6 places since I've seen you.
No, truly. But if there is a routine, when I'm here in at home in Miami, I do like to wake up and after I brush my teeth, blah blah blah, I put on a bikini and I go on the
You're
balcony
insane. There's
and
nothing that I would hate doing more than like going to an ice bath immediately upon waking up. I'd
Wait,
rather
wait, wait, wait,
die.
wait. No, 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 wait, wait. There's mornings where I choose to do that, where I choose to freeze myself. No, but there's mornings where I just sit, take the sun, and I tan for the
Oh.
first 30 minutes while I drink my coffee. So that's part of my home routine when I'm
Oh, that's good
traveling.
circadian rhythm.
Yeah. When I'm traveling, I've been trying to stick to one thing, y'all, and that's my one advice. And I have been doing it. And I'm so proud of myself. And it's just like, just do a workout a day. And it could be a 10-minuter or it could be a 30-minuter or a whatever. And I remember, Cami, I sent you a video the other day. I
Yeah,
was in the hotel gym and I and then I took her Peloton ride, reggaeton. I almost died. My heart rate was through the roof. I texted her. I was like,
because you were
girl,
dying. You're so tired.
well, no, that class was really hard.
Don't blame it on me.
It was a higher, like, what do you call it? Like ranked
Resistance.
class. It
Oh.
was a higher, yeah. It was like this difficulty was like a 7 out of 10. I was like, bitch, that was like a 10 out of 10.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know who the fuck is rating these classes, rating them a 6, but like that's crazy because that was a 9 out of 10.
Facts. Facts. All right. Next question.
Wait, my daily routine.
Oh, sorry.
So fucking rude. Okay, so my daily routine. So I finally like just moved. So leading up to this moment, I had been in shambles because I was traveling like all summer and then I was also like working up to like releasing the song and trying to find a place to live.
You've
So
had a
I
summer. Yeah.
yeah, the summer was insane, but
Yeah.
especially like the past 2 months have been extra insane. But finally, I'm like settled into the new place, yay! And I finally have like a dedicated workout space where like I don't
Oh.
have to like move my shit around. Very grateful for that.
You mean
But
your treadmill is no longer at the entrance of your apartment?
Exactly. So, like, it has a designated space for the Peloton Tread as it should. I'm actually
Right.
upgrading to the Tread Plus, which I'm really excited about because it's like a big mama,
Love.
and the screen's bigger and it swivels, so now I can do my boot camps.
Mm.
But I've been waking up every morning and getting a workout in, and I've been doing a lot of Pilates. So I've been doing either it's always like around 30 to 40 minutes, but I just wake up, I have a coffee. I give myself time to wake up too. I'm not like an immediate workout person. I like wake up slowly and I get the sun. So I have my coffee in the sun with a blanket and then like get my circadian rhythm going. Hopefully sometimes it's too early, but if not, I'll just like go in, do a workout, and then I'll start my day. So I'm like, honestly, I'm locked the fuck in right now, so I'm, like, working out in the morning, going to work, then coming back, and then singing at night. So that's kind of been,
Yes.
like, my routine. That way I can progress. Popstar fucking academy, bitch. This is what's happening right now. We are going to make improvements in every area of our lives. We are focused at work. We are good coworkers, I'm in a good place right now.
Love that. But also when you think about like the calendar, it's October already or November. When is this podcast on?
November.
Well, we think about the calendar, it's November. And so I always think about it like close out the year strong, you know? Like do your best. Do your best with what you can. So you're on a really good. I love that. I
Thanks.
love the aura you're bringing, especially to the end of your year.
Yeah, I just like I've been tired of like not having a routine too to that point. It's like tough when like you're like, okay, well, I want to get better at this and better at that, but like I keep snoozing or I keep like scrolling on my phone. Like there's so much time that I spend fucking scrolling on my phone. Like I can get a 30-minute workout in the morning. Like, and
Yeah.
this is me talking to me, but also to you listening. You can get a 30-minute workout. Be honest about your screen time. Be honest about the amount of time that you're scrolling on social media. A 20-minute workout, 15-minute workout. Why aren't you stretching? You need a fucking stretch, bitch. You need a stretch. You need to do your mobility. I started doing Pilates. I love it. All right, that was my
You heard it
last.
from her. You
Yeah.
heard it from her, y'all. All right. We got a question here. Where's your favorite destination work has brought you?
Oh, Japan.
Ooh. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
It wasn't through Peloton, it was through I would, like, judge the dance competition in Japan, which was insane, but it was incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually because I just went to Japan too for work. That's one of my top. But since I don't want to repeat what you chose, I will choose Qatar. Qatar was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a new experience as a whole. So it was for the Men's World Cup in 2022. Shout out Argentina who
Especially
won
because
it.
Argentina won, so that
I
was a
kn-
beautiful experience.
How did I know you were gonna say that? Yeah, I thought Qatar was really special. It was cool.
That's sick. Wait,
Yeah.
why?
Um, it was my first time like out there in the Middle East, and I really enjoyed like their culture. It was really clean. It's also the safest country in the world. The world. So for once, I would like literally go on runs, and I didn't have to like think twice. And as a woman, that's like you go on a run in
I
Miami,
never
in
go
New
on a run
York.
by myself in a new city.
No, me neither. And I travel a lot, and I don't go outside to run by myself that much. Like, no, I have to be like in a big city.
In a big city where you kind of like scope out the scene and you're like, oh, I know that that direction's generally safe and everything's gonna
Yeah,
be fine. Or like somebody's
exactly.
like, yeah, you're fine, just run this way, you know?
Bingo. Or else I'm just on the tread in the gym.
Yeah.
And so in Qatar, literally, it was actually such a great feeling of just running without thinking about your life in danger at any
Oh,
given
how I
point.
love being a woman.
No, truly, truly. Yeah, so that I really liked Qatar, and the it was clean. People were very, very nice. Coffee culture was actually very unique, and yeah, it was great. It was a great experience. It was cool.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to Ochoa 1298. If you're not listening to this podcast, we're gonna have problems because you wrote, Camila, llevo más de 100 clases hechas en pelotón y no me has felicitado. Punto. Felicidades, mi amor. Te felicito con todo mi corazón. Te quiero. Me cuesta llegar a todos los milestones, es imposible, pero siempre intento. Y bueno, no te vi ese día que viniste a celebrar conmigo, pero te quiero.
I
I'm
love,
very proud of you, for real, for real.
love, love. She called you out, yo. She called you
The
out.
the dot at the end.
I love that. What's one thing on your vision board? Hmm.
I kind of stopped making vision boards, but I think energetically it's yes.
Hmm.
Like yes.
I like
I
that.
think it's like not saying no to anything, not closing myself off and not um putting myself somewhere where I feel like I need to be. Like the why not? Like literally why not?
Love.
You?
One thing that's on my vision board and has been on my vision board is the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because USA is a co-host alongside
I
Mexico
mean
and Canada.
same if you're listening.
You're like, for hire.
If we're being specific.
You're like literally 2 seconds ago, you're like, I don't really do vision boards. And now you're like, it's on my vision board.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of football in the next year.
I'm done. Yeah, it's been a big goal of mine. It's been on my vision board. In what way do I see myself? I don't know. That I just have two things. It's I want to be working it or involved, and I want to enjoy it. That's my thing. I
Yeah.
want to truly, wholeheartedly enjoy it.
There's literally nobody else more qualified or more deserving of being there than you, my
Thank
friend.
you.
So, very proud of you. Can Meli tell us more about her coffee business? AKA why
Yeah.
she's such a coffee snob. It's exhausting.
It
Just kidding.
is. No, it really is. People at work make fun of me all the time because like they'll be like, "Hey, we're gonna go get our Starbucks order. You know, I don't know. We're gonna bring it to the stadium. What do you guys want?" And I every time I'm like, "Don't even ask me."
You're like,
I'm like,
shut your little mouth. How dare you
yeah.
talk to me about that?
How dare you say Starbucks in
I mean, I've
my
consumed it and
presence?
I.
Yeah. Okay, so my coffee company, and thank you for asking. It's called Kickoff Coffee Co. My brother and his wife, so my sister-in-law and myself, we started this company in 2021. It actually started really in 2020. It's a pandemic baby, but we officially launched in 2021. We saw that there was an opportunity in the market because if you're a soccer fan and you watch the games on the weekend, whether it's the Premier League, whether it's La Liga, whether it's the women's WSL, or Champions League, both men's and women's, you're watching it either in the morning or early afternoons. And so we realized that there was this experience that was happening as you watched a game with a coffee in hand. But that coffee in hand, there was never a brand that really like catered to the market that took advantage of that opportunity and that unique experience. And so what we set out to do was bridge the culture of coffee, specialty coffee, with the culture of football, of soccer. And so this is actually our bag, one of our bags. So as you
Which
can
one is that
see,
one?
this is the Forza Italian roast.
Oh, nice. I like the Brazil one.
Oh yeah, the Cafe
I
Bonito.
like all of them, but the Brazil one's fire. That's
Yeah.
actually one that you recommended to me.
Yes. So for those of you who are listening, can't see, all of our coffee bags depict a soccer picture on the bags. So, you know, there's like this Forza Italian, which is like a stadium of in Italy. The Cafe Bonito one is literally a soccer player, Brazilian soccer player in Rio de Janeiro, like in the mountain. There is the match day bag, which is Peruvian coffee, and that one is like a father figure or a male figure leading a little girl into the stadium. So it has like an
Oh,
inspirational. Yeah, we've
so
created
cute.
all of these images. Um, yeah, so we've done like really cool things with this brand. We've grown to over 10,000 followers on
Yay!
Instagram. Let's go.
Congrats.
And it's direct to consumer. It's e-commerce. It's all fresh roasted, shipped to your door. And we donate a portion of our profits to soccer foundations around the world that utilize soccer as a tool for social development, social justice. So there's a give back portion. So I hope that pitch
Period.
that I gave you was all about our coffee
You've been
company.
practicing it.
Girl, we trying to raise money. I've like said this pitch like to, I don't know, investors. So at this point,
Okay. Yo, Meli's in big rooms all the time. Sometimes she tells me about the room she's in. I'm like, wait, you were having dinner with what? With who?
guys, it's all about balance. One day you could talk about private equity, and the next you could be perreando hasta abajo en la discoteca. I mean, really.
Literally. Literally.
All
Okay, I
right.
have another
Oh,
question.
wait. Before we
Oh,
move on, there is a discount code, by the way, for our Hasta Abajo listeners for our coffee. If you want 20% off, which, by the way, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't usual 20% off. I'm being quite generous, but also because I love you guys. You support us so much. So go to kickoffcoffee.com, and receive 20% off using the code Hasta Abajo 20.
perfect. And
Yeah.
I just want to add to the point, like, yeah, the packaging, yeah, give back. Great. The coffee's fire though. So that's what you need to know when
Facts.
you are making your decision. Try the Brazil one and then thank me later. Well, try all of them, but I recommend that one because that's the one I get. Okay,
Yes.
I want you to describe the place you feel most at peace and why.
You go first.
Me? Okay. I think it's in the mountains, like in nature.
Mm,
If I'm like if I'm in a hike, if I'm camping, disconnected, I can hear the wind, I can feel the wind too. I can hear the trees, like the leaves rustling, and I'm just like not worried about all the other things that are happening in the world. That's where I feel most at peace. And if there's some form of like movement involved, great. And if it's not too
mm.
cold, that would be sick.
I love. Um, I feel like I feel most at peace at my parents' house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like home is home, you know? And when I moved away from home, every time I would go back, I would be like, wow, like this is special. And now that I live a little bit closer, even though it's close, it's crazy how you just walk into the doors of your house, of your casa, tu casita, and it just you just feel like this alivio almost, right? You just feel like, wow, I'm just at home. So I feel that, and just being in like in the backyard, palm trees, I could close my eyes and just like visualize my family and I hanging out in the
Yeah.
backyard. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I think
Yep.
as Latinos, we have a stronger connection to our families, even though I know there's a lot of people listening to this podcast that probably have a more complicated relationship with their families, or maybe they don't have the ability to be with them often. It is nice as I've also grown up to realize that and learn to love the things that and understand my family for who they are, and learn to love those things that maybe in the past I might have found like annoying or like I didn't understand about them or that would frustrate me, and just like welcome them with open arms. I think it's beautiful to be able to be more accepting in that way of your
Yeah.
family, because it really does create like a nice beautiful space for growth and to share future memories too without closing yourself off.
Mm,
um but yeah.
I love that. Um, it's with that. Actually, we talked a little bit about Japan, but my husband, when we were in Japan, got a tattoo on the last night we were there because like the experience was so impactful, the culture and everything. And he got this tattoo on his arm in Japanese writing, and it's like Sumeba Miyako, and it pretty much means like your home is where you create it, is where you make
Yeah.
it. And that's totally him because he moved here from Puerto Rico. We lived in New York. Like he honestly could live anywhere and like still be just be like, this is my home. Where me, it's a bit more challenging to do that. So it's something that I think like kind of similar to what you said. Like I don't know, you adapt, but at the end of the day, it's like where you make it. And so
Yeah.
that Japanese saying was actually like quite interesting. Sumeba miyako.
I think also that goes to like to show like the difference in our personalities. I feel like I'm more of like a solitary human, and you're very much so like community forward.
Hmm.
Not that
Hmm.
I'm not community forward, but you social interaction human
Yes, yes.
versus me that I need to like the way that I recharge is by being alone. I feel like you recharge mainly from like other people
That's so
that
true.
you love.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. Kami, most random song or artist you listen to while working out. And this person, who is Ale Lopez 1817, says, mine is Luis Miguel.
Most random?
Hmm.
I don't know. It's not random. People know I love them, but like I listen to My Chemical Romance a lot. I listen to The Ghost of You a lot more than I would even like to admit. Like to the point that like 2 years ago it was like my number one played song on Spotify. I'm not
Dad.
embarrassed of that. I'm
No.
really not.
Yeah.
You're judging me on the other side because you think you're better than me because you haven't listened to The Ghost of You in years. But listen to it again and let me know how you feel. It's really good.
I
Especially when
love
you're
it.
driving if you want to scream at the top of your lungs. It's incredible. What about you?
I don't know if maybe this is random, I guess. And this was on actually my marathon playlist. Just keep me going, keep the blood flowing. It's a big pump up song of mine, and it's called Caracoles de Colores, and it's by Diomedes Diaz. Do you know this song, Cami?
No, sing it.
It's super Colombian, like super Colombian, and it's something that like you play at the party, and like everybody's just like dancing like this, and then like I don't know, for soccer games, it would be in the locker room. Caracoles de colores en el mar anda nadando. Na, 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 na. It's really fast. It gets me going. So for all my Colombians out there, Caracoles de colores, I know you feel it. And if you're not Colombian, you haven't listened to the song, put it on, and I swear it will get you going. It's just good vibes.
Love. I actually have a couple more things that came to mind. I listen to that people wouldn't expect from me. Like I listen to Los Abuelos de la Nada a lot, which
Okay,
is
what's
like an
that?
Argentinian rock band.
Okay.
Um, which is random because like when people see me teach class, I listen to like EDM and like reggaeton, which I do listen to a lot when I work out. But if we're
Yeah.
talking about random, I
Yeah.
listen to that. And then honestly, for quite some time, I used to listen to bluegrass,
What's bluegrass?
like country music
Oh, wait, I low key like
with a
love
banjo.
country. I love country.
I don't
Not
like
gonna
country music, but I like bluegrass.
lie. Okay, I'm gonna
It's
look
like
up bluegrass.
more folky.
Okay, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna look it up. Yeah,
Okay.
I used to like Darius Rucker. I don't know, Kenny Chesney. I mean, that's a Florida
Oh,
thing.
no, I didn't. I
Yeah.
never did that. Okay, Meli, what does it mean to be a Latina in your industry?
It's so special, y'all. When I first started to become a soccer player, but then a broadcaster, there weren't many women like me, Latina. And so to be able to be given this type of role and also open doors for other Latinas, it's awesome. It's unique. I take it with great honor. And I make sure that I like uplift other women as well in the space. And not gonna lie, y'all, it's a massive advantage to be bilingual for
Oh,
sure in the
yeah, for
industry.
sure.
Yeah. And also, it's a massive advantage to just bring the great vibes. And that's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah. And if you're bilingual, the one thing that I will say that's like a huge tip is become proficient in both languages. Like be equally as good in Spanish as you are in English or as close as you can. It's tough, it's challenging, but the only way to get better is by practicing and putting yourself out there. So you have to start. So if you're like, "Oh, well, I haven't, for example, taught class in Spanish before, well, start, practice, have
Mhm.
conversations like with people. I'm very honored to be Latina in my space. I'm honored for the women that have opened the doors and paved the way for me to be able to come in and be the first person to teach reggaeton classes, rides at Peloton, and like bring that energy forward. And the first like Spanish language cycling classes and tread classes and
Let's
dance
go.
cardio classes, and now to also be teaching strength in Spanish is a big honor to me. I know this is only the beginning. I think the representation is very important, and I think it helps us feel seen. I feel like everyone deserves to listen to their favorite music in a workout class, and I know that I'm I'm doing that for a lot of people, and I know that I could also be doing a better job. It's so hard. There's so many Latinos everywhere, so that when you try to like, it's tough, but we are doing a tour throughout Latin America right now on Peloton. We went to Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Puerto Rico. We hit Brazil. I just did Panama. We're doing Cuba next, and then we're going to DR, La
Ooh,
República Dominicana, RD. So it's gonna be a vibe. So I'm really happy about what that means for our community, and also just to be proud of where we come from visually and outwardly, and in a place where it's broadcasted to thousands of humans, you, Meli, as
mm,
well, during this time is really great. And I
yeah,
feel a huge honor to be able to do that for sure.
love, love. Let's go. All right, your question for you: best travel destination for a girls' trip.
I have been in the last bachelorette party that I went to was for my bestie Mandy, and I have been hitting up Nikki and Mandy from that bachelorette trip, like my besties, and I'm like, we need to go back. Every time, every so often that like group chat resurfaces, and it's not one of those group chats that you're like, oh, what are they sending now? You're like, I want to know. Like the Cartagena was insane. It was so fun. We had like our own house. We split everything between like 12 girls. Everything was organized. We knew exactly what the clubs were that we were going to. We knew exactly what the destinations were. We had so much fun. We suffered the curse of the Cartagena boat trip. And I didn't know that this was a universal experience, that everybody that goes to Cartagena gets fucked over by the boats, because
Facts.
you go out in the morning to Las Islas or whatever to like party or hang in like the brunch spots with the music and the chairs and go in the water and have fun. Every single person in the afternoon, the water gets choppy, but it's not just choppy like choppy cute choppy like I might die. This shit might turn over like any moment. I had one of our friends was in the front of the boat grabbing on for her life because obviously like the boat was
Like,
boarding. Everyone was boarding the boat, and then we were like, "Where's our
uh,
friend? Where's our friend?" We turn around. She's holding this huge like drink that's like the size of her torso. And she's like, "What? We're leaving?" I'm like, "Bitch, drink that now. We gotta go. You gotta leave your drink." So then she like chugs her drink. She's the last one on the boat. There was no other seats left besides the one in the front. Obviously, she just chugged her drink, so she was unwell. So she was holding on for her life, and she didn't have time to put pants on. So her ass was like clapping on the boat. It was like a whole show for
I
every
am
person
dying.
to see, to the point that like the I don't know, the captain's like assistant. I should know the terminology because my husband worked on boats. But anyway, the
Yeah.
captain's like guy came down to like hold her in her place because she's such a small human being that they thought she was gonna fly off.
Dead. Wait, is it
Anyway, highly
first?
recommend Cartagena.
I'm like co-captain. I'm like thinking team sports. First mate. I'm like, what is the
Maybe,
word?
yeah.
I don't even
I
know.
don't
Wow,
know.
I'm embarrassed. Wait, but total facts. We had our wedding in Cartagena, and on the way, same like morning out to the Las Islas is like beautiful, pristine. Everybody's excited. Then you have your drinks, and then like everything's flowing, and then on the way back, it's like you're just bound for like big ass waves.
Yeah.
And like my best friend literally to this day will crack up about it. She's like, no, like I still have to go to the chiropractor because of that
No,
boat ride
literally.
back.
I was like, I have to go to work after I get back home. Like, I hope my back is okay.
Y'all, but it's all worth it. It's so worth it.
Honestly, I had so much fun. I would go back a million times.
Yeah. I agree with Cartagena. I also do love, I mean, you can't go wrong with Puerto Rico. Like, so fun. I did a bachelorette
Puerto
in
Rico is
Puerto
so
Rico.
fun.
So fun. So fun. Medellin is also a really great time.
Yeah, I have never been to Medellin.
I haven't been on a girls trip, but I've been on trips and they are hella fun. Actually, I have done one a girls trip. I forgot. This is when I was like way younger. Yeah, so fun. So fun.
Ugh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Share more about your experience with loving your body. Hi, girl,
Ooh.
shy girl, chai girl. How are you? Um, More than what there's a whole episode on this. So if you guys want a deep dive into my self-acceptance journey, it's actually one of our top performing episodes on the podcast. So make sure that you guys check them out. And also Meli shares her personal story as well with loving herself and accepting herself. So go back to that episode and definitely listen to that. But I would say it all started when I realized that I didn't want to be miserable for the rest of my life, and that it was a choice for me to start celebrating myself every day and choosing to enjoy the life that I am in with the body that I have rather
Mm,
than picking myself apart consistently and feeling like I'm never enough. And if you're on the other side and that resonated with you, um there's a way out. I think that also there's some recovery classes that I have on Peloton too that you can take that speak on this, but I think it starts with gratitude and self-acceptance before the love comes in and the self-celebration comes in.
mm,
Sometimes you just have to look at yourself in the mirror and accept yourself and appreciate everything that your body does for you. I think movement helps a lot. Working out is a crucial part of my or was a crucial part of my healing experience. And to be honest with you, I talk about this all the time too. It's a just like we work out our bodies with exercise and just like we work out our minds in therapy, we're also working out that self-acceptance and self-judgment muscle on the regular because yeah, you might go to therapy and you might talk about the problems that you might have and maybe you are doing a deeper dive into your self-love journey, hopefully accompanied by a professional. But a lot of times we put that to the side because it's not our main concern right now. But there's so many other things that are happening in our lives. But there's
mm,
little things that you can do day to day, whether that's journaling, whether that's recognizing when you're judging yourself and acknowledging that it's not good or bad, that it's just a part of who you are that leads to acceptance. And then give space slowly in your life for more joy. And at the end of the day, like if you have been listening to me for a minute, then you might know that one of my pivotal moments too was when I chose to lead a life of levity and joy and only let that into my life instead of worry, anxiety, stress, which obviously creeps in. I was
mm-hmm,
so stressed out before I released my song. My entire side of my face was breaking out. But I think how the majority of the time, like how you lead your life, the majority of the time is how it feels to you. And
mm.
right now I feel a lot of joy. So I really do wanna encourage you guys to go back to that episode and listen in because it's a really deep dive into
Yeah.
the entire, process for me.
Yeah, no, I love that episode was really great.
Yeah.
Definitely listen to that one. We were really open in that podcast,
Yeah.
and I also think that's why people really enjoyed it. And the numbers speak for itself.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a question for you. Actually, it's not from me. It's from Wesley Wayner, and he says, "Will you attend? Will you plan to attend the 2026 World Cup?" And for you specifically, it's like if Argentina plays, and for me, it's if Colombia plays.
I mean, I hope so. I hope I can get tickets. I slept on Melissa's, recommendation a couple episodes ago when she looked out for us and told us how to get tickets, but it was tough. I hear even if you planned ahead, the tickets are expensive, but I hope so. Yeah,
Girl, it's so hard. I'm hoping obviously I work it and I don't need to look for tickets, but
right.
I still did the application process. And guess what? Last week I got a solid no.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't waste my time then.
Literally, I was like, do they know? Like, do they know? But anywho, I hope that I do get to see Selección Colombia play in this World Cup. To be quite honest with you, I haven't seen Colombia play in a World Cup since I think it was Russia. So that's 20, what is that, 2018? And like the last, I mean, Qatar, they didn't qualify. Copa America, I worked it and I didn't attend one match. So that was almost painful, but it was special at the same time because I got to cover it on TV. But I was in a studio. So what I'm hoping is I get to go and enjoy a game, which by the way, I just recently went to Colombia against Mexico in Texas in Dallas. And I said to myself, because I work in this industry, and every game I go to, I'm working, I'm
Yeah.
studying for, I am in the zone. I am just, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but in another way. And so I went with like just already the mental, uh like I was like focused that like this game, I am going to fully, wholeheartedly enjoy it to the max. And I mean, I enjoyed it. Like literally went to the game. There's so many amazing like
Melissa
next
has been traveling. She literally went to, what was it? 6 states in 9 days.
six
And on
cities
her
in 9 days. Yeah.
6 cities in 9 days. And on the seventh day or whatever that I literally called her, she's like, I'm a shell of a human. I'm going
Yes.
to a game. I was like, I'm like, that's how you know we're different. Like my ass would stay home. She's recharging by going out and like
Yeah, it's true.
turning up at a
I
game.
did turn up. Yeah, I enjoyed a few beers with some friends, and then afterwards, what I miss about some of these games is like it's the after. It's like the community, and it's also like the
Yeah.
after party. Win or lose, you're still gonna have a good time, especially if you're Latino. And so right outside of the stadium, there's this place called like Texas Live or something like that. It's massive. And it was like majority Mexican fans, but then with, a good core group of Colombian fans. Y'all, the music was so lit. It was cool that a lot of people honestly came up to me and said hi as well. Like they were like, we love your coverage. Oh my God, like all stuff. And for me, y'all, that's super
Latina,
special.
stand up.
Yeah,
Let's
that's special.
go,
Yeah,
Meli.
special. And then next thing you know, I'm having like tequila shots. But anyways, it was a great
Oh
time.
my God. I meant turn up energy wise. Okay, you didn't have to release all that information to the people. That was your choice.
Guys,
Um,
I like to be true like that.
Melissa, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Going over all of Europe in 10 days for 3 weeks. Best country to watch a football match in.
Ooh. So it's just Europe?
Yeah, just like all over Europe.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Spain is obviously an incredible experience. Um, a Paris Saint-Germain game I hear is amazing. I haven't been to one. Borussia Dortmund in Germany. That's one of the most famous experiences. Like you have the top experiences for stadiums. You have Liverpool, you have Borussia Dortmund, you have Boca Juniors, and like trickled in with another few teams as well. But like definitely, I would hit up a Borussia game. England, Liverpool is great. Going to an Arsenal game is fun too. Guys, I could ramble on about this
Yeah,
all
she's like all
day.
of them.
Yeah, I'm like,
She
can you?
literally said all of them.
I'm like, by the way, can you take me with you, please and thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
I how do you involve your family members to join your health journey, Meli?
Ooh. I'd have to say I'm really proud of my parents. They have been on this really cool health journey, more specifically, strength training journey.
Oh, so proud of them.
Yeah, and at this age, like they're over 70 now, and now they work with a trainer, and it's so cute. They send me videos. I'm gonna have to share one day. They are both training in the backyard with a trainer and like strength training next to like my parents don't like they're attached at the hip. They own a business together. They obviously live together. They've been married for over 40 years, and now they're like strength training together. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. So
Do they fight?
yeah, like every couple. Yeah. And it like of course you own a business together. Like I remember
That's
when I was
why I'm
younger.
like,
Yeah, they for sure. But I don't know, they're
they fight and they
amazing.
make up.
That's a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any more details.
Melissa, please.
All right, how about you, Cami?
Um, you didn't really answer the question for the record.
Oh, I don't know. Like they
How do
just
you involve family members to join the health journey that you're on?
Well, my
I
mom
mean,
tells me this all the time. Like she says that like I inspire her by like being open with what I'm doing through action, and I think that's how I've involved them. Honestly, like yeah, it's different when you don't live with them anymore. Like many of
yeah.
us, but through action and through you help them, you guide them, you give them tips on certain things, or even like food. Like I remember I went through their fridge one day and I'm like, all right, you got to stop eating this. This is like full of like just fake shit. So we're gonna swap
Yeah.
this out. We're gonna swap that out. Those are the things that I think like us in our generation and the type of access information and education that we have, that's how we could positively impact our families. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think a couple of things. Number one, through personal action, though when people see you go out of your way to like be better and change your lifestyle that inspires other people to do the same. Um, number one. And then number two is like helping them, um doing something with them, saying like, okay, mom, we're gonna do a workout together. So like you take them through the movements, or you can just turn on a beginner class and like you do it together.
Mm.
When I go visit my abuela, we do like, now there's like Peloton classes that you can do with your, what's it called, strength for longevity classes, that you can do with your loved ones together, like partner workouts that I did with my girl Katie
Love.
Wong. Love that hoe. And you can like do the workouts together. Like you go to their house and like you go through their fridge, and if they're open, you can propose different solutions, or like
Yeah.
bring it to their house and like slowly incorporate it with them, or like teach them about the benefits of strength training as we age, so that they can be healthy. But I think it's about getting involved, but not in a way that's intrusive. Many people are going to say, no, I
Mm.
don't want to do that. But if you're like, okay, but like, let's do like 5 minutes together. And then like, see, it wasn't that bad. And then the next time you come over and we're like, okay, like 10 minutes together. See, it wasn't that bad. And then maybe slowly but surely they build confidence and they want to start doing it by themselves.
Love. All right, y'all. Well, that was a fun episode of Q&As on Hasta Abajo. Please, 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 please hit us up, DM us on our Instagram, Hasta Abajo Pod. Even if we don't ask you, like say, hey, hit us up with questions, just ask away. We love to just communicate with you guys and stay connected, be it on social media or through our podcast that you guys tune into, and we're so appreciative for.
Thanks, you guys, for joining in. Love you. See you next time. That was Hasta Abajo, baby.
Keep it real.
Hasta Abajo is an iHeart women's sports production in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment.
For more podcasts, listen to the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.